Okay, I call the meeting to order. Thanks for everybody for coming on.
Right. Do the reading of the Open Public Meetings Act statement on February 1st, 2022. Notice of this meeting was posted to the official Bellmawr Redevelopment Agency website and emailed to both the Courier Post and Gloucester City News newspapers for publication. The official notice to Borough Clerk was emailed on February 2nd, 2022, which included a request for publication of the notice to the official Borough Bellmawr website and bulletin board. All requirements of the Open Public Meeting Act have been met in compliance with the Sunshine Law. This time we'll salute the flag.
I pledge
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic
for which it stands,
To the republic,
one
nation, indivisible.
for liberty and justice for all.
All right. Chairman Frank Philippek,
Present.
Vice Chair Ray Bider,
Here.
Commissioner D'Angelo,
here.
Commissioner Kapados, Commissioner Whitman,
Here.
Commissioner Patel, Commissioner Simpson.
Here.
All right, Josh Tregear, Executive Director. I am here. Mike McKenna, Solicitor.
Present.
And Dennis McNulty, Engineer.
Present.
All right, standard agenda for this evening. Begin with the reading of the minutes from last month's meeting, May 17, 2022.
I make a motion to
accept.
I believe I got the chairman on the motion, so just need a second.
I second it.
All right, all in favor signify by saying aye.
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 Any nays? Ayes have it. Communications, we did receive the redevelopers report from Mr. Nagowski. The traffic engineers report, why we didn't get an official report in an email through him. Basically, nothing has changed since the last two meetings that we have had with the county, and both the county and the state respectively. And at this point, Mr. Nagowski, I believe, is working with all the stakeholders to try to coordinate a follow-up effort, to see if we can make something work with them. So he, Mark Roth, the traffic engineer, he's going to stay on top of it as well. And if anything to report, he's going to jump in on that and chime in. So with that brings us to the commissioner reports. If anybody has anything, by all means. If not, we can move on. All right, for the executive director's report, the issue with the Edmonds that and the transition for the financial software and the issues that happened when things were transferred over with the data, went back, did all that, and corrected them and just verified everything. So now, starting from a fresh base of data, all the years are clean. So now it's easier to work through a number of the outstanding reports, especially now that I have direct access to our own financials. So with that, audit 2020 is in process. We will have that ready for a presentation at the August meeting. Again, there's no meeting scheduled for July. And then as a formality, we need to go back and do the official process for budget, the annual budget for 2021 for last year. So again, it's the standard resolutions and all that stuff. So with that, we'll do the introduction resolution for this evening. There's also an accompanying resolution that just has a narrative explaining why the official process was late, obviously COVID and not having the Edmonds data. And then again, being off through July, not having a meeting, should give the state plenty of time to review the packet in the meantime to get it back in preparation for August when we can do the official adoption. And again, these are all the same numbers from previous years as they've carried over. And then with the Creek Road Connector, I already touched on that with in terms of the traffic engineer's report. Are there any questions for me before I turn it over to the solicitor?
No.
All right, Mr. McKenna.
Yes, thanks. Good evening, everybody. I did get a chance to briefly review the redevelopers report for June 2022. And as I had some time to scan it, I do not see any startling developments on any of the fronts. I do not take that to mean a lack of progress, but rather the fact that some of the primary tasks are multi-month in terms of their duration, and that's in particular the Green Acres survey work, which is a difficult job, I understand, because we are creating lot lines, division lines all along the parcels where none presently exists, and all of that is with a view towards setting up reservation of the ground for carve out for the Green Acres area that will be for the park and also for the set-asides and also for the curative mitigation for other issues that the borough has had throughout the municipality, and this will resolve those issues as well. And some of the engineering is a task that is going to overlap one or more months. So I don't see anything that is broken through to new ground. I do see that all the tasks are underway, and I'll continue to monitor it. I've had some talk with Mr. Snagowski and Long about and Mr. Weinstein about getting together and sort of pushing our agendas forward in terms of Deptford, in terms of DOT, and in terms of formalizing contracts. Other than that, I see progress on all fronts.
All right, very good. Any questions from Mike before we move on to new business? All right, thank you, Mike. So again, with all the resolutions, all three that are on the board for tonight, all being financial related, we will be doing a roll call for each one. And we can begin with the approval of the introduction of the operations budget for 2021. Just need a motion on that and then a second, and then we'll do a roll call.
Motion to accept.
Second.
Thank you there, Jim. Not sure who I got on the second. Was that you, Ray?
Yeah.
Believe. All right. Thank you, Mr. Bider. And we'll do a roll call. Chairman Philippek,
Yes.
Vice Chair Bider,
Yes.
Commissioner D'Angelo,
Yes.
Commissioner Whitman,
Yes.
Commissioner Simpson.
Yes.
All right, moving on to resolution number 06:028-22, authorizing narrative on an annual budget introduction 2020-2021 to the local finance board, the part of the NJDCA.
So moved. Second.
All right, thank you, Chairman. On the second, move on to the roll call. Chairman Philippek,
Yes.
Vice Chair Bider,
Yes.
Commissioner D'Angelo,
Yes.
Commissioner Whitman,
Yes.
and Commissioner Simpson.
Yes.
All right, and moving finally to resolution number 06:029-2022, authorizing payment of outstanding bills.
I make a motion.
All right, thank you, Mr. Philippek. Just need a
I
second.
second the motion.
All right, thank you, Mr. Whitman. Move to a roll call. Chairman Philippek,
Yes.
Vice Chair Bider,
Yes.
Commissioner D'Angelo,
Yes.
Commissioner Whitman,
Yes,
and Commissioner Simpson.
Yes.
All right, gentlemen, that's all the new business I have for this evening. We'll move to the public portion. Again, I don't see anybody on the line, but I'll give my customary 3-second delay. All right.
Got those phone numbers accounted for, Josh?
Yeah, they all are. Yep.
I got you.
All right, gentlemen, that closing the public portion, that just brings us to an adjournment.
I'll make a motion to adjourn and thank everybody for coming on.
All right, thank you, Mr. Philippek.
thank you, guys.
Just need a second to officially close it.
second it.
All right, Mr. Simpson, I got you on that one. All in favor signify by saying aye.
All right.
Aye.
Aye.
Any nays? Ayes have it.
See you all in
Adjourned.
August.
All right. Yep. Have a good